You can watch that tonight at 10 right here on News Channel 8. And as residents reel over the losses they experienced during Hurricane Sandy, scientists are trying to figure out how the storm was able to make it so far north so late in the hurricane season. Storm Team 8 meteorologist Brooks Garner talked with experts and learned that answer may lie in the Arctic.
One highly respected scientist is blaming global warming for steering Sandy into the mid-Atlantic coastline.
It's well known that when you put a lot of heat-trapping gases in the air and heat up the planet, you're going to heat up the Arctic more than any other region.
Dr. Jeff Masters of the Weather Channel published a report blaming the warming of the poles.
Over Greenland, a big old blocking high set up, and that blocking ridge, as it's called, prevented any storms from moving to the northeast like they usually do this time of year.
The finishing blow, he says, is that warmer temperatures, typical of lower latitudes now occurring at the poles, have disrupted steering currents.
So that if you reduce that temperature difference, you tend to slow down the winds of the jet stream, and the jet stream starts to meander and make these big kind of loops that tend to get stuck in place.
But Brian Lamar of the National Weather Service says a backwards jet stream configuration is not abnormal for this time of year.
As we start transitioning from the summertime season to the late fall of our hurricane season, especially over Florida, we're going to start seeing these types of winter systems coming our way.
Lamar adds that any storm in that vicinity would have been sucked right into the U.S. coast. My flight last week into the eye of Hurricane Sandy reminded me of why it's so hard for scientists to agree. USF's Dr. Jennifer Collins was aboard with me and explained why the forecast for a slower season never panned out.
The El Nino would have suppressed the activity, but because we didn't get out the El Nino, that activity is not being suppressed.
More bullets in the gun provided more opportunities for U.S. landfall, no matter what caused this most unfavorable weather pattern. I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Brooks Garner.
One sorry wasn't good enough. Coming up, why Apple needs to apologize again.